Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy coming back to hang out with y'all on this rainy Friday for a few minutes. This will be, I guess, a little bit shorter than my other videos that I've been posting lately. Also different. I've just been thinking about doing another little talk today. I don't really know where this is gonna go, but I have a topic. Um, and it's not on the house. Taking a break from that. It's Friday. I just wanted to, come hang out with y'all for a minute and see what's up. And I hope y'all are doing well. And, I hope you're staying safe and dry. And I hope that, you're finding some positivity and some productivity in your life. And you're getting ready for the weekend. Yeah. A lot of people are getting off work, or they've been off work for a while. Either or, just know that you can make the best of it, wherever you are, whoever you are. I think that, this whole mess has brought out, hey, what's up, Jetta? Brought out a lot of different feelings in people, and my cat. Yes, we see you, sweetie. She's so goofy. Brought out this thing, with the whole coronavirus and everything, and just putting people in awkward positions has really brought out a plethora of emotions and emotional patterns to people. And one of those emotions that I think is very important to discuss is anger. And I've talked about depression in the past, and I feel like it's time to move forward into another topic. Just for the time being. Obviously, I'm gonna revisit depression because I know a lot of people go through it. I know I go through it, but I also go through anger as well. And anger is one of those things. It's like on the opposite end of the spectrum, but it's really in line with depression at the same time. A lot of people who experience depression go through periods of irritability, having a short fuse, getting overwhelmed, and feeling, all like worked up and just tense, and nothing anyone says can get me out of this, and it's my way or the highway. I only see red. And a lot of people, a lot of us go through that, and we don't know how to adequately deal with anger, and in a constructive manner. Anger is one of those things where it can go 0 to 100 real quick in some people. Some people, it takes a long time, a longer period of time to work them up to that 100 mile per hour, like full-blown anger, seeing red thing. It really just depends. Me, I'm very hot-tempered. So, I might look cool and calm and collecting on the outside, but inside I'm like ripping your head off. I see red, and it's something that I have to deal with a lot. Sometimes I get angry just for no reason, and that's all right. I think that that's just me, and I've had to adapt to being me, and not to say that I have it all down pat, but I definitely have the ability to not necessarily control my anger, but project it into positivity, positive areas where it needs to be directed. Anger can be used as a tool, and I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that you can use your emotional patterns to your benefit. And, you know, like a lot of times for me, I'll get angry and I'll take it out on, you know, the wrong person. Just the nearest person to me, which is usually my significant other, or, you know, someone in my family, or, you know, something like that. And I think that's more of like, you know, I know that they're not gonna like leave per se or anything like that. You know, if you did that to a person, like that's just a stranger, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, like, get away from me, blah, blah, blah. I mean, family members and, you know, significant others still do that, but, you know, they always come back. Obviously, if you treat them right. I make sure to treat my wife right, for sure, and my family right, for sure. And they know, you know, like when I get angry, that it's really just me. It's not them, usually. And, I mean, sometimes it is them, you know. People can make you angry, and that's all right. We all have disagreements and everything, and views that are conflicting. That's just part of being human. But you know, what I do is I always make sure if I get angry and fuck up a situation that I always make it right. You know, that's my thing. That's my way of dealing with anger, blind anger that gets taken out on the wrong person. You know, it's not fair to them that a person takes their frustration out on them when they haven't done anything. And you know, like, it's not right either. And that's part of my flaw, you know. Taking that anger and trying to minimize the damage that you do to somebody because of your anger. And, you know, that's where I've done a lot of growing through the years, because, you know, I used to just get angry all the time and for no reason whatsoever, like every day. Don't talk to me. I do not want to see your face. I just want to be alone because I'm so angry, and I'm afraid to hurt anyone because I always hurt them. And it's like very toxic, you know, to people when it gets to that point. And you know, I felt myself creeping over that edge for a long time. And you know, after everything is said and done, you know, you have a choice what to do with that anger, though. If you want to work on it, you can. And I'm here to say that you can, and you can make it positive. Over, you know, past few years, I've been working in developing my anger management skills. You know, from when I was a teenager all the way up to now, I still have those problems. And I think that it's important to understand that anger doesn't just go away. You can't just flip a switch and not be angry. It's all right to be angry. It's okay to be angry. What you do with that anger, though, that's up to you. The actions that you take after you get angry are important. And a lot of people can't see the connection when that point comes of being angry. And it really takes some conscious awareness of the situation and what's going on inside your head to make you stop and think, wait, okay, so I'm angry. Is this right? Is what I'm feeling the right thing to feel in this situation? Whatever you're going through at the moment that may have triggered your anger, if it's your mood that day, if it's someone else, if it's a certain situation that you got put in or you put yourself in. And it's really not to say, oh, that's the problem, that's why I'm angry, and kind of just shove the problem and make it take responsibility for why you're angry. But really, it's to be objective about why you're angry in the first place. And once you understand why you're angry, it becomes much more, almost immediately, it becomes much more manageable because you have a point to work off of now. Okay, I am angry because of this. And like I said, it's all right to be angry. Anger comes, but anger also goes, and it will pass. So what you need to do in those situations, what I do, it's a lot like mindfulness, you know. It's sitting and accepting that you're angry, and accepting your emotions, you know, for what they are. And I think you can take a lot of power back over your emotions by truly trying to understand where your mind is coming from when you feel like that. And I feel like you can very easily, well, not easily, it is not easy, but you can start to mitigate the damage that you do to yourself and the self-destructive tendencies, and also, you know, lashing out at others while you're in that state. I think it's very important for us to learn our emotional patterns as human beings, our personal emotional patterns, and to think about why we're like that, and to think about how we make ourselves better human beings. Not just for us. A lot of it is for us because we have to live in here. No one gets to live in here but us. But others too. If you want to have long-term relationships, if you want to have meaningful relationships that go through hard times and that can get out of them, you have to understand yourself and how you act in certain environments and how your mind reacts to certain things in life. Whether it be work, whether it be home life, whether it be, you know, whatever. This is important stuff. For me, anger has been a large part of my life, and I think it's here to stay. But it's also a mechanism that I can use to be humble. And humility is something that I'm really working on in this part of my life, and to better understand others, to serve others, to protect others, and just be of general help to other human beings. I take my anger out on situations now that need direct action, you could say. Anger can be used as a tool, and I use my anger to fuel my productivity, to redirect it when it comes, to say, hey, let's pump the brakes on what I'm doing in here and see how I can better start my day over. I have to restart my day a lot, and the more I practice it, the better I become at it. It's just like a skill. If you don't use it, it diminishes. If you use it, it gets better. You get better at it. So, anger is definitely a tricky one because it can manifest itself in a lot of different forms. But it's all the same feeling. And that feeling can be all-consuming. Don't let it consume you. Understand it. And you can hopefully do something productive to take your anger out on the right things instead of using people as punching bags. verbal punching bags, if you will. Or, I mean, I hate to say it, but sometimes anger can lead to physical violence too. And if anyone struggles with that, I would definitely recommend getting some professional help for that, because that can get you in a world of trouble and ruin your relationships with the whole world, just like that, and you know that. And so if you're struggling with anger, you obviously can always talk to me. I'm always listening to people. I can always listen to a person vent and help them find the right thing in their mind. It's all client-based directed therapy that basically I practice every day. I'm not like a licensed psychologist or anything. Hopefully someday, like I can become a counselor of some sort. But for now, I'm doing these YouTube videos to just let people know that there's help. Let people know that there's things that they're feeling that others feel too, to make them not feel alone, to make them feel like they have a safe space to speak in with other people that feel like them. And I've dealt with a wide variety of emotions through short periods of time in my life, and I'm definitely here to say that those emotions can get the best of you. But if you know how to use them as effective tools, you can grow from them, you can learn from them, and you can also be more humble and help people with them too. And I see that now, and I'm glad to be here for you to talk to if you need to, guys, or I'm just glad to help in any way I can. So I think that'll wrap it up for today. I think I've kind of said what I needed to say. I didn't know exactly where that was going, but I think that message is a good one, at least. So I love you guys. I do. I really love you. I've got so much compassion for people. I just want to help. And I think that everyone has a really good heart, at the root of it all. Through all of our flaws and all of our things that we've done to damage other people's lives and to damage ourselves, I think we all, at the root of everything, have good in us. And the good sometimes needs to be shown in the light for us to understand what we're doing here, why we're here on earth, our purpose, if you will. I think it's very easy to overlook the good, in us, and to overlook all the positive things, because all this negativity in our lives is coming from every direction. A large part of that is due to society and the media and people just whispering in your ear all day, in media, technology, just telling you negative things and how you should react to them and how you need to think about this and how you need to do that. And it's very easy to forget that you have this, and you're controlled by this because, you live in there. And what you feed it really directs the way that you go in your head, in your life, in your spirituality, and everything. Everything comes from here and the man upstairs. And so I've been put here to help people. I hope some of you are hearing this and realizing, hey, that's the way I feel too. And I hope that y'all want to reach out to other people, maybe, another person. And it doesn't even need to be emotional help. You can literally just help them do a chore or something. Just be nice to your neighbor, Be nice to people. and they'll be nice back. I love you all again. Hope you stay dry. Happy Friday, guys. I'll see you later. Hope to get you more content here soon. If you like the talk, please drop a like. If you're new here, please drop a like and subscribe to this channel. I do a lot of housework on here, but I also throw in some talks here and there about things like this, anger and different emotions, and just like how I deal with them and how I view people should be dealing with them, just on a very objective basis, you know. I also, you know, do a lot of outdoor stuff when the time is right. I'll be doing some more of that stuff to you too. So take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't much, but see ya.